do it. Rebuild League. It's a clash of Alabama. We got South Alabama and University of Alabama, Birmingham. Fuck Birmingham. It's Mobile, baby. Let's get this money. That's what I gotta tell them real quick, man. They want to sell it to me. All right, how the unis? Nope, we about to. You watched that Roof Monger video this morning? All right. He was talking about how Capcom just don't get no fucks about Lily and D-Hung. They might as well delete that. The way they treat them. They might as well just be characters in the game. They get no love whatsoever. Basically, what Roof Monger's video was saying that everybody that plays Street Fighter and been playing Street Fighter expects a bunch of Street Fighter revisions and patches and all that shit. That's the nature of Street Fighter. We go from, you know what I'm saying, it's been Super Street Fighter Turbo, Street Fighter, you know what I'm saying, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying. There's always patches, and you know what I'm saying, it's been 3 years, you know what I'm saying, and just like, you know what I mean, what, the second balance patch? Like, come on, bro. I mean, they say, like, where's Super Street Fighter 6? Like, I know it's rumored to be here, but where's that? Where's Ultra? Like, you know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? You know what I mean?
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring in every single like that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they...
Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Hand off from the gun.
Watch it.
Got enough for the first. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. Was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And the Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Using the quick game. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15.
And great job creating space. That's what you're supposed to do. When you get man coverage, you got to find a way to get a step, make it easy for your quarterback to read that leverage, and when he drags across the field,
they pass it up.
He completes it for the first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there.
Hold on, didn't Buck be Solito there?
Instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Jaguars. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
So great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
Who?
They get set for the point after as we have the first.
Oh, yeah, I seen that shit. Oh, yeah, Buck. Yeah, Buck beat his ass. Well, he ain't really beat him up. He just choked him out. Choke slammed him, basically.
And with the extra point, they get the first
Then told him
7
to
of
go
the
beat his
game.
niggas.
They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Curry. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the UAB Blazers offense will go to work for the first time today. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hale.
Your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds his big tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Quarterback on the keep.
Let's go, boy.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Option football is about responsibility, but I can't give up my hand. I can't show him.
I don't like, one thing I don't like about Nash, like,
defending all the
Sarlito
options,
sounds too
stringing
much
it out,
like
making a nice play.
Kendall to me. Yes. Or Kendall sounds too much like Sarlito.
And they're able to get him on the
Man.
ground.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of
Arse.
their hands full.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
And the Blazers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Yeah.
Just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
They'll run play action. With the catch, it's Oda. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Blazers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and we'll see what they do to finish off this drive.
That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second.
Attack your ass. For no reason. She needs the drop. She needs the drum.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Here's the handoff.
Burst.
He is going nowhere.
Nowhere.
Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
How about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
What is this? Shit, maybe 8 years old? Come on, man.
They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Man, you hate that if you're on defense. 3rd and long, you've got everybody covered downfield, and you let the running back pick it up on a check down throw. You've got to be way better tackling in that situation. That is a blown opportunity for this defense.
In the red area, it's Hayden. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quick strike complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Blazers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Got the first down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be
Oh, yeah, you got the Christmas
This
game.
guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Might as well give it to him again. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Back to pass, it's Grimes. Got his man quickly.
You know, that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
To the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Jaguars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together with the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, South Alabama.
The best running backs are the guys that can just slip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Let me back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 7 over Duke. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field.
I don't think I'm gonna play this round. I'm gonna let them do it.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Finds his big tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Snap from the gun on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Coffee. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Gonna look downfield again. Here comes the heat. Right on the money. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The Blazers racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll go to the air on second and short. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Oda. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And the quarterback will be slummed down back at the 43. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quickly complete. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. It'll be third and long. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move to keep running. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Blazers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback really has to sell the fake. You can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Grimes. Finds his tight end. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
It's so important to start the second half with a lot of momentum. You call a nice shot play early. The quarterback's dialed in, finds the open target, throws a strike. Nice way to build some confidence early here in the second half.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The give out of the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this.
Big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They are willing to roll the dice, going for it. 4th and short from the 41. Calls it in, the first down and more. And And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Jaguars had this offense rolling. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
And the Jaguars will punt it away on 4th down.
That is the exact energy they talked about at halftime. Like, coming out with right now for this defense. You're trailing, but it's a close game. It's a one-possession game. Come out and set the tone. That's forcing the punt on the first drive.
UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass.
Pick,
Fires to the wide out. Makes a connection. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. He'll keep it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up a little bit short from the 49.
Go.
Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He leaves it with his back. There he goes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Grimes. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Pacheco. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
That was horrible. Almost there.
And that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the end of the period. It's South Alabama holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Now they'll run it to the right here. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Got it! They get him stopped. and goal.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Jaguars. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Gives it on the option. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. The Blazers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. A strike downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Part of the backfield, it's Hale. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. The Blazers will hustle to the line. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Y'all let me get it.
Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defense.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
My guy Emmett on
Guys,
tool,
we'll have
baby.
another look at this South Alabama offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Trying to escape and get it himself. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Jaguars line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take. Not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's taking a deep shot. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to keep it in the air. Snagged out of the air. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Need another pick
Motion
real
from
quick.
the back. He's looking to throw. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Told you I was all right.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Oh,
Yeah,
the
man.
attempt is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. This is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It's first and 10 from the 31. They're going to ride this running back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
Wrong play.
And the Jaguars really need to keep this drive alive on third down.
If it works, it works.
To the air, it's Grimes. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. Tries to get it on the ground. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation.
See y'all later. Y'all know how the game go.